welcome to Cuisine Critique. As you know, Cuisine Critique was intended to be open and honest reviews of restaurants by different contributors. Up to now, those reviews have been by myself and Sarisa Pleasant. However, on this critique, we would like to welcome my little sister, Chiara Key Noble. We're going to call this segment Key's Birthday Dates, as she celebrated her birthday this year, that is incidentally January the 1st. So here we go. Key's birthday dates.
Hey y'all, it's me again. Just stopping by with a review for Konoko Jamaican Restaurant on today. We visited the location on the avenue in White Marsh. I do believe that they have another location, at least one other location up in Edgewood in Harford County, which I've been to as well. Quite a different experience than this one. So Konoko is located at 8153 Honeygo Boulevard in White Marsh. And again, it's located on the avenue. So if you've been to the avenue before, then you're kind of familiar with the parking. Limited parking in front of the restaurant, plenty of parking in the back. But again, it depends on the day of the week that you travel there, because naturally weekends are going to be a little bit more crowded. So you might have a little bit more of a walk, but plenty of parking there. The experience from start to finish at Konoko was nothing short of amazing. We told them, well, they asked when we entered into the restaurant if we were there to celebrate a special occasion, and I let them know that we were celebrating my birthday. But I believe that even before that, the way that we were greeted from the time that we got there until the time that we left, the attentiveness of the wait staff, it was just incredible. Okay, so on to the vibe and the atmosphere. Really, really nice place. So they have two sides. They have one side of the restaurant that has some booths, and it has a bar area, TVs, all of that fun stuff. And that is where their little photo area is, where you can take photos, and that's also where the restrooms are located. On the right side of the restaurant is the regular dining area, where they have some booths on that side as well, but then they have tables set up on that side of the restaurant. Nice, chill, comfortable vibe. There was quite a few people celebrating birthdays that day that we went, and we actually went on a Saturday. We didn't have any trouble securing seating. I did make a reservation, but it wasn't super crowded at the time that we went. We went around lunchtime, which was about 1 p.m. The wait staff was great. I cannot recall what his name was. We did have a gentleman waiter. He was just excellent. He gave suggestions. He answered questions. He came back to check in regularly and often, but not too often, because you know how sometimes you can go to places and they come a little bit too much. But it was perfect. It really was perfect. So we decided not to do appetizers here. We just ordered all of our food at one time, and we also opted out of ordering dessert. I know if y'all have heard the other critiques that I've done so far, I really need to get better with ordering dessert. It's not that I'm anti-dessert, because I really do like sweets to a certain sweet level, but I think that it depends on if I have an appetizer or not, and how much food that I eat, and whether I want to eat dessert there or take home. So most of the time when I order dessert, I'm taking it home to eat later on. So I went with Felicia because, again, I'm celebrating birthday month. So shout out to Fee. She ordered the wings. She said that her wings were delicious. I believe they were some type of honey barbecue or barbecue wing. Then she ordered the mac and cheese, which you'll be able to see all of this pictured. She said that the mac and cheese was really good as well. I ordered the salmon bites. which were a favorite of mine when I visited the other Konoko. I must say they were just okay here, only because when I got down to the last two or three, I got like a mouthful of grease. So I think that maybe when they were going to kind of take them out of the grease, they didn't drain them properly. So that was definitely the only, if I had a complaint about the visit, that would be the only thing, is that I wasn't able to eat the last few because of the level of grease that was inside. The plantains were delicious. That has become one of my favorites. And then I also had the fried cabbage, which was so delicious, y'all. However it is that they prepared this, it was light, so it didn't taste, it kind of tasted like they might have cooked it in like a light butter or something, because it just kind of tasted buttery and light, but it was seasoned so good, so good. And I didn't order a dessert, but they brought me a dessert, y'all. It was so cute. You can see it in the picture. They brought me a dessert which had two little cannolis on it. It had some strawberries and blueberries, I think, some whipped cream, and they sang. I'm super duper disappointed that I didn't get the singing on, because they came so quickly. I didn't realize they were doing it, and before I knew it, they were singing. They bought like this little firework sparkler thing. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. They really knew how to make a girl feel special. And I'm just realizing in hindsight that I didn't tell any of the other places that we went to it was my birthday. I probably could have got some more singing and potentially a free dessert. So I guess in essence I did have a dessert, not one that I paid for, but one that was complimentary, and it was delicious with just the right amount of sweet. So overall, Konoko Jamaican Restaurant on the Avenue was a vibe. Fee and I we asked the waiter if he could take a picture for us, and we thought that we were going to take a picture at the table, and then he asked us if we wanted to take a picture at their photo area, which was so super cute. It was a heart full of flowers, and so we took some pictures in front of that to end our day. And you know, it was really a good experience, top tier. If I had to give it a number on the scale of 10, I'm going to give it a 9. I will be visiting back there. Their menu is so extensive that I can't even begin to tell y'all everything that's on the menu. They just have so much. But my next visit, I plan to do a Sunday brunch, because I heard that their Sunday brunch is outstanding. So that's going to be my next visit. But that's my review of Konoko. Hope y'all enjoy and decide to check it out.